2, 1. Hi there and welcome back to the channel. Today's walk is one from Bolsterstone and will take us up onto Whitwell Moor. This one is another from the book Walks for All Ages by Carol Birkinshaw, and it's in one of a series of walks that I'm doing. Today's walk, as I say, is from Bolsterstone. So we start off in the village of Bolsterstone, walk up to the trig point upon Whitwell Moor. We then travel back round, arriving back at Bolsterstone. So it is a circular walk. Some little details of the walk. It's about 4 miles in length. The gradient is an undemanding ascent and descent of Whitwell Moor to and from the trig point, with a gradual climb up a lane called Mucky Lane. Severity is reasonably easy, but it does suggest leaving it for a fine and calm day to enjoy the views. Approximate time for the walk is about 2 hours. I think I did it in about 2 hours 30 minutes, I think, for me. Styles, it says 2 in the book, but I can't actually remember any, so whether I went slightly wrong, I don't know. But it says that the second is a ladder style passed on the outward leg at the end of Heads Lane, so I think I must have gone slightly wrong on the way back. Path description: very quiet lanes and good moorland paths, and that was very true. A section of Mucky Lane can get boggy in the winter, but can be avoided by following the lane ahead. But in the end, as it was, the weather was fine, so we actually did do the Mucky Lane start of the walk. The start point is Bolsterstone. The start point is Bolsterstone Village Centre, which is just south of Stocksbridge. Parking, it suggests on Castle Green or somewhere in the village. It is basically roadside parking, so do be courteous when you do that. Dog friendly, yes, but on leads along the lanes, and I think that's just because you can get cars going along there as well. There are public toilets in Bolsterstone, apparently. And the nearest food is probably going to be the Castle Inn that's in Bolsterstone. And I've got to admit, I did pop in there at the end of the walk for a drink. So that's really just the basics of the walk. So let me just show you on the map where that will be. So let's have a look on the map. So we're going to start off here in Bolsterstone, just here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to travel along this lane here. Now, what that lane is, that's quite a long lane, which is quite straightforward. It takes us up past a couple of farms up to this point here. When we reach this point, we actually hit a wall, hit a gate, which we go through, which then takes us onto the moor itself. So then we carry along the track upwards across the moor here until we get to this point. At this point, we go off the tracks, and what we do is we cross on through a pair of gates onto the grassy track here, and it's just basically just grass with a faint track marked in it up to about here, and here is where the trig point is, and you'll see that on when we do the walk. Once we've left the trig point, we then start coming down off the moors, and what we do is we go through a hole in the wall here and then travel back down through the woods in this direction until we get back to Long Lane. We've then got a very long stretch on a road, which is a little bit on the boring side, and I'll probably speed up the film for that bit. And we carry on that all the way to this junction here. Now, this junction is where you can actually choose to just carry on back down the road straight into Bolsterstone, or if the weather's fine, and it was pretty good, so I did the proper walk. You can walk up here, and there's a track up something called Mucky Lane here, and that brings us back up to this area here. Once we're there, we then head back straight forward, back down the track to Bolsterstone. So yeah, so it's quite a good walk. As I've said on other occasions, if you do like these walks, do please consider liking and subscribing. And basically let us know about any walks that you think I'd be interested in, because basically if there are other walks, then I'm willing to do those as well. So without any further ado, let's go over to the walk and get on his way. Okay. Whitwell Lane. Oh, that's the view, isn't it? Oh.
Okay, so this is where we've just passed, according to the instruction, we've just got to the end of Hanger Lane, and now we've just gone through a gate, and then we carry on, and then we ascend the track by a wall, and when the track curves left past between two redundant gateposts, and veer slightly left onto a faint grassy path. So we'll carry on up here for a bit. Oh, I've got to admit, some of the views up here are lovely. Oh, again, just looking back over here. Oh, I've got to admit, this is I've got to admit, this is a bit of a challenging walk for me. As I mentioned before, you know, I do have a bit of angina, and so this bit, which is just a steady uphill, is a bit of a challenge. I mean, I've got those sprays that you have to stick under your tongue if there's the pain there. But and I took a couple of squirts of that before I started, which usually means that when I actually get onto the walk itself, I'm fine. And yeah, I've got to admit, I'm okay. Oh, what a lovely view from up here. Oh, looking across the valley there, that is one heck of a view. And we've not got to the furthest reaches of the walk yet. Okay, so what does it say now? Right, according to the instructions, I think I'm at this point now. Right, when the lane ends at Hungry Farm, negotiate a gate onto Whitwell Moor, which is where I am, and gently ascend the track by a wall. When the track curves left, pass between redundant gateposts in front of you, Oh, I think that's these ones. Well, here we are at the Trig Point up on Whitwell Moor, and I've got to admit that is one heck of a view from up here. It is incredibly windy, but I'm sure you can appreciate the view that we've got up here. It is pretty good. Nice lovely woodland here to our side. Some very old looking trees in there. Just going to go up here a little bit just to see. Ah, that's beautiful. What a lovely woodland. As I said, if you are enjoying these walks, then do please consider liking and subscribing. It does help the channel, and it won't cost you anything. And of course, if you subscribe and hit that notification bell, you'll know that you'll know when I do other walks. Because I do tend to be a bit erratic with me uploading. I do apologise for that. I do these walks for a couple of reasons. One, I really do love the countryside around Sheffield. There's a lot of beautiful countryside. You know, there's woodland, moorland, parkland, rivers. So a lot of good stuff. The other reason is just to keep myself fit, because the job I used to have meant I was sat in a car an awful lot, and meant I didn't do a lot of walking. And I've got to admit, many years of doing that job took its toll on my health. So I'm very overweight, high blood pressure, and other age-related illnesses that like angina and stuff. So yeah, so if you like these walks, do please consider liking and subscribing. Right. Right, so according to the instructions, we head down this road a while. Just to say again, thank you for, if you're still with me at this point, thank you for taking your time to watch this walk. As I say, if you do like these walks, do please give it a like and consider subscribing, because it does help the channel. The channel is growing a little bit, but it's very slow, so you know, give it a little bit of a boost. Let some of your friends know, etc. And let's see if I can sort of get a few more subscribers on. It'd be nice. But if not, it doesn't matter. Just enjoy the walks. Well, this sign will give you an idea of where we are. Right, according to the instructions, you can, if the weather's a bit rough, carry on down this road, which will take you straight into Bolsterstone. But the route we're going to take is going to be opposite here, up a lane called Mucky Lane. So cold, I think it can get a bit boggy, so we'll head up there. So the gate's locked behind me, which it is. Oh, it's not bad, is it, this? Oh, yes, I see. So we turn and follow this wall up to the farm on the hill there, and then we just follow the track back into Bolsterstone. might take a little bit of a detour here and wander back through the churchyard rather than walk on the road. This will obviously give us a chance to view the church as well. There's the church. So here, back in the village of Bolsterstone, and officially the walk starts and finishes here at Castle Green and the Castle Inn. Myself, I end up parking a little bit further up the road, so well, there we go. That was a nice little walk from Bolsterstone up to the Trig point on the moor, and then a bit of a long walk round back. So I hope you enjoyed that one. If you did, do please consider liking and subscribing. So I managed to get myself a drink in the pub after the walk, and now it's off home, cook some tea. So I'll see you later and catch you on the next one.